gentlemen, welcome back. This cunt in front of me, her name is Vivian. She is a enchantress, and I don't like her. She's annoying, she's obnoxious, and I have a plan. I want to make her as pissed off at me as possible. I might end up killing her by the end of this, you never know.
What a fascinating life you lead, my dear. First you fall out of the Fade, then you're attacked by an archdemon. If you wanted more public attention, you could have just held a ball.
Don't make jokes now.
We've just been attacked. Try to take that seriously.
Oh, believe me, I do. You left yourself vulnerable to attack. It was a miscalculation, one that I'm sure you won't repeat. But the enemy struck a serious blow against you and the Inquisition. We must recognize that. You must.
Mind your own damn business.
I'm not in need of guidance, Vivienne.
Good. Stay on your guard. Our enemy advances.
You weren't supposed to like that answer, you bitch.
You must not sit
God
eye
damn
to
it.
eye. Act first and teach them to fear us. I think you know what needs to be done, my dear.
You weren't supposed to like that. I hate you. Go die in a hole, Vivian, please. Alright, well, we're gonna go talk to, she's upstairs now, ain't she? Yeah, she's up there. I knew that's where she went. Okay. We did take a small break, so these should all be done. I wasn't in front of my computer, so I don't know if they're actually done or not, but we'll find out. Camper. Looks done to me. Huh. Okay. Send
At
our
your service.
favorite friend, Josephine.
Inquisitor.
Okay. I'll go talk to Cassandra about that real quick, and we'll go from there. I hate Vivian. I want to kill her. I don't know if I actually want to kill her or not. I don't know. Something about Vivian I just don't like.
I understand the Inquisition has tracked down the missing Seekers.
Yes.
Care Oswin. I didn't see Ban Loren as the sort of nobleman that would become involved in this war. The sooner we go there, the sooner I can put this search behind me.
Okay.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
So that makes that easier. Let's go talk to Vivian now.
Inquisitor.
Shut up, I'm a busy man. You would be up here, wouldn't you? See, I figured this was hers because look, she's got her fancy little shit, her little wine table. You know, bitch, that's my balcony. Fuck out of my way. I want to go look at the balcony. Makes you think you get this spot. What are your? I just don't like her.
You've made such intriguing design choices for the castle, my dear. They must be inspired.
I just let Josephine pick whatever she wants.
There's wisdom in knowing when to defer to someone else's expertise, Inquisitor. And appearances are important. We can't have you mistaken for a commoner.
I can't let them think Andraste's herald is hung up on material things.
Of course not, my dear. But you also can't allow the powers of the land to think you run this organization on prayer alone. You command an army of the faithful, outfitted by the coin of the nobility. You must be a man who the common folk aspire to be and to whom the nobility bow.
That's quite a lot for one person to pull off, don't you think?
It is a challenge all great leaders must face, Inquisitor. As the stories of the Inquisition spread, more and more people will wonder if you are the man they say you are. They will question what they've heard.
God damn it, why did that happen?
Someone greater than legends.
One moment, I'm getting text messages. Okay. You hold the divine to that?
If that's your standard for me, what does the divine have to live up to?
Andraste and the Maker cast very large shadows. The divine absolutely must set the example for all Thedas. She must seem to be the embodiment of the Maker to the faithful. She needs the authority of the Maker and the charisma of Andraste. It will be no small task to fill that vacant throne.
She's growing on me. She's not a bitch all the time. I guess I'll just talk to her like I do
Did you
everyone
need
else.
something, darling?
I'm just I could flirt with her. Why not?
Do you think that you and I might someday?
Of course not, my dear. There's no advantage to such an arrangement.
Wow.
Do you need something, my dear?
She turns you down almost fucking instantly. Anyways.
What are your thoughts about the others in the Inquisition?
I don't know what to make of Solus. So much knowledge and so little personal history. I find that peculiar, don't you? Do you need something, my dear?
Investigate. Tell me about the circle.
I wanted to ask you about the Circle of Magi.
Of course. What do you wish to know?
Investigate. Tell me about the Templars.
You must have an opinion of the Templars after living so long in the Circle.
Having opinions about Templars, my dear, is exactly like having opinions about mages or Navarrans or men. I have known some who were impossible to endure and some who were utterly charming. I have suffered insults at the hands of those in the armor, but no more than I endured from nobles or tradesmen in Val-Royal. Personally, I have found the Templars a useful tool, skilled at keeping more unpleasant elements at bay.
Okay, investigate.
What was it like to live in a circle?
My dear, your question is the root of all problems with mages. I cannot tell you. Every circle was different. Their Templars were different, their politics unique. And every person within each tower had an experience of circle life unique to themselves. Some people suffered and some were content. Some were cruel, some compassionate, and some indifferent. The same is true of people everywhere, in all circumstances, whether they are mages or not.
What about your experience?
So, tell me about your personal experience with the Circle.
I enjoyed life in the Montsimard Circle, my dear. It was an edifice to knowledge and refinement. And there is comfort to be had, you know, in the company of fellow mages. Those born without magic will never truly understand us.
Investigate. Was confinement hard?
You must have been under constant supervision, being forced by Templars to live in the tower. Was that hard to endure?
My dear, I have a suite in the palace and a wing at my dear Duke Bastien's estate. I've never been forced to live anywhere. Most circles allowed mages to live away from the tower, either on their own or in service to the nobility. All that was required was permission from the first enchanter. Some circles were harsher in their restrictions. Kirkwall was the worst, but it was the exception. Most were quite permissive.
Huh.
Perhaps too permissive, in retrospect.
Wasn't the circle disbanded?
If the circle disbanded, how can you still belong to it?
The circle is an idea, my dear, and an idea cannot be dissolved. Many of the first enchanters voted for rebellion, caring little that anything short of a unanimous decision would pit mage against mage. Rather than dissolving it, Grand Enchanter Fiona's vote split the circle in two. The rebels follow her, the loyalists follow me.
Investigate. Shouldn't you replace Fiona?
If you lead all the loyalists, why are you only First Enchanter and not Grand Enchanter?
Grand Enchanters are elected, and since there are no First Enchanters besides myself, no vote can be held. I could name myself Grand Enchanter, but the title holds no meaning now. When the circles are restored, that will change.
How did the rebellion start?
How did we come to this state where the circle's in revolt?
A failure of perspective that infected circle leadership. Mages lived solely in a world of Templars and mages. They could not even imagine what was beyond the tower walls. Kirkwall gave the world a reason to remember its fear of magic. A mage killed hundreds with a snap of their fingers. Across Thedas, a new tangible fear of magic grew. Commoners and nobles alike called out to the Chantry for protection. But the
Non-surprisingly.
malcontents in the towers thought nothing of this. They cared only for themselves and for their anger at the new Templar restrictions. When a mage attempted to assassinate Divine Justinia again, the mages protested the investigation. The leadership chose to vote on independence based on the intolerable conditions imposed by the Templars, sparing no thought to the fact that magic was more feared in the aftermath of these attacks than it had been since Tevinter's day. So long as they had their freedom, they could care little for riots, angry mobs, or about pitting mages against each other.
Let's see. How do you know Fiona?
Are you familiar with Grand Enchanter Fiona?
We've met. Before her horrendously ill-timed and selfish vote for independence, I thought her adequate at her job. In her dotage, she could not handle looking after the well-being of so many people. We would have done better to replace her years ago, to let her spend time gardening.
Were they justified?
Did they have cause to rebel?
In the aftermath of their terrorist attacks? Was that really the most opportune time to break away? By all means, protest abuses by the Templars. Just don't do it in a way that says mages support wholesale murder. By voting when they did, my colleagues all but declared war upon the ordinary people of Thedas. A war in which we are outnumbered 100 to 1.
Mages are fighting mages.
I thought the fighting was only between mages and Templars. Why are mages fighting mages?
The vote for independence was carried by only a small margin, but Fiona chose to let the motion stand. Those who opposed a rash declaration of war against the entire free world had little choice. By breaking from the Chantry when they did, the rebels declared themselves in support of mass murder. Anyone who did not wish to support terrorism and the slaughter of innocents was forced to take arms against the rebels.
Interesting.
Do you need something, my dear?
Tell me about yourself.
I'd like to know more about you, Madame Vivienne.
Whatever would you like to know?
Where are you from?
Your accent's not Orlesian. Where exactly are you from?
I am from the Circle, my dear. One's country of origin rarely matters there. But if you must know, I was born in Wycombe in the Free Marches. I was sent to the Ostwick Circle, but I transferred to Monsignor while still an apprentice.
How did you become a courtier?
I'm curious how a circle mage winds up a court here.
Nobody winds up at court, my dear. It takes a great deal of effort to arrive there. I caught the eye of Duke Bastien de Ghislaine, an advantageous connection that opened many doors. When the position of Enchanter to the Imperial Court became vacant, I was able to secure it.
You married a duke.
You're married to the Duke de Ghislaine?
Of course not, my dear. Don't be ridiculous. Marriage is the business of alliance and inheritance. I'm Bastien's mistress.
What does his wife think?
And what does the Duchess de Ghislaine think of this arrangement?
We got along quite well. Duchess Nicoline and I used to host musical salons together. She was a great patron of the arts. She passed away from a fever a few years ago. Poor dear.
What is a court enchanter?
What duties does a court enchanter have?
I am tasked with providing assistance to the Empress on arcane matters. Most of my predecessors restricted this to lighting lamps and doing parlor tricks. In such troubled times as these, however, I provide political advice to Her Majesty on the subject of the Mage Rebellion.
Let's try one more time.
Do you think that you and I might
Oh, aren't you precious?
So yeah, she just turns you down when you're like, do you want the D? She's like, no, I don't, so fuck you. Anyways, Varric. Let's talk.
Need something?
Let's start with the Red Lyrium.
The red lyrium we found at the temple seemed to upset you.
My brother Bartrand and I sort of discovered red lyrium during an expedition in the Deep Roads. We located an ancient thaig, so old it barely looked dwarven. There was this idol there made of it. Bartrand brought it back to the surface, and, well, everything's gone downhill from there.
Investigate. What is it exactly?
So what is it? Just another kind of lyrium?
The red stuff is lyrium like a dragon is a lizard. It's not just a different color. It has a whole host of weirdness all its own. I've written to every mining cast house in Orzammar. No one's seen this stuff before or knows where it came from.
Okay.
What makes it special?
Regular lyrium can mess you up pretty badly, but you have to ingest it for that to happen. Red lyrium messes with your mind when you're just near the stuff. You hear singing, get violent, paranoid.
Sounds bad.
And then, it does creepy shit. Makes things float, brings statues to life. It also turned Kirkwall's Knight Commander to lyrium. Everyone's been kept at least 100 paces from it since.
Huh.
How did the red lyrium get in the Temple of Sacred Ashes?
I don't know. So as far as I knew, the only piece to make it to the surface was destroyed. And the location of the thaig it came from is a secret. Did someone find more of it in the Deep Roads? That's not a cheery thought.
Why would Templars take it?
What could the Templars want with it?
In Kirkwall, just having the lyrium idol made Knight Commander Meredith impossibly strong. Before it turned her into a lyrium statue, anyway. Maybe they thought the power was worth it, or maybe they didn't know the consequences.
That's enough for now.
I think that's enough on red lyrium.
Yeah. Need something?
Tell me about Corypheus.
What can you tell me about this Corypheus?
I'm not exactly an expert, but ask away and I'll answer what I can.
How did you first encounter him?
A few years back, I was dealing with some trouble from a Carter clan that went rogue. They were sending assassins after the Hawk family.
We've already seen all this
Tracked
with
them
him.
to the whole thing was a prison. Need something?
Personal questions.
Can I ask you something, Varric?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also inclined toward extravagant lies.
Where are you from?
You from Ferelden? Orlais?
Free marches. Born and raised in Kirkwall. And despite whatever you've heard, no. Kirkwall's not that bad.
What do you do?
I'm not clear on your line of work. You're a merchant?
I'm a businessman. My family has a seat in the Dwarven Merchants Guild. Merchants buy and sell goods, businessmen buy and sell stores. In my spare time, I manage a spy network, and occasionally, I write books.
Could you do Liliana's job?
If you've run a spy network, why is Liliana our spy master?
To be honest with you, she's just a better spy master. The truly great ones can keep their distance. They don't get attached to their people. Me, I always wind up babysitting my informants and worrying about their families. We're in better hands with her.
Investigate. What books do you write?
You're an author? What kind of books have you written?
I've tried my hands at a few genres. My crime serials are my most popular. Hard in Hightown, guards breaking the rules to get things done. The Champion is the most famous thing I've written, or infamous maybe. And well, you already know about Swords and Shields. To be honest, it's not a great serial. I don't have the knack for romances. Most of my stories end in tragedy. Probably that says something unfortunate about me personally.
What shops do you own?
What sort of shops do you own?
Actually, we don't own shops. That was just an example. Mostly we invest in money lenders. Auction houses, a few mercenary companies, a couple of smithies. I think we own half a beet plantation in Ravine somewhere. Most of that's my brother's doing. Bartrand had business sense. Not much tact, but loads of business sense.
That's all for now.
Thanks, Varric.
Alright, I'm getting bored. We need to go kill something. Should we go to a new area we haven't been to yet? I think we should. Summon the council. Huh. Okay. Let's do that. I wonder what level this shit is here. I have to fucking do. Sure, why not? Let's go with Cassandra, Cole, Solus. Good old-fashioned team of just heavy hitters and bullshit. Mostly bullshit. Interesting.
Any luck charting the area?
I did what I could, your worship. This space has nothing but space. If there's nothing valuable here, I say let Corypheus have it.
There must be something.
Corypheus wouldn't send out his followers unless it was worth it.
I did find something for you. Old dwarven ruins on the surface. Impossible, but there you go. The Venatori are excavating them with the help of their slaves.
Whatever they want, we must beat them to it.
I just saw Venatori northwest of here. They might be a good start. I found this map on a dead one. And maybe it shows where they're headed. Good luck.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is a big ass area, I can tell you that right away. Solus, you look so silly. Cassandra, do you still have the cheese armor? Who did I outfit properly? It wasn't Cassandra, it was Blackwall. Let me grab Blackwall. There we go. So you look like a badass, Blackwall. Now let's go find out what level things are here, shall we? 16. Is everything here level 16? We'll find out. I guess I can't really be here if everything's that high of a level, right? Makes sense. Let's go check out one of the other two places that I can unlock right now. Hey. I don't like it here. It's more beautiful than Phoenix Desert.
It's
also
very big.
Much rather
So I gathered.
The Venatori don't like it. Sand filling and erasing it.
Okay, what level? Okay,
Every step.
There, in the distance. Campfires.
Let's have a look.
Okay. World map. We obviously can't come here yet. Let's head back to Skyhold. So there are two places we can't go to. Both of them are level 20. For obvious reasons. We level 16 I can't even kill a dragon yet. I'm not going to try and fight level 16s when I can't kill a level 12 dragon. Back to the war table, where we can get something different to do that, you know, slightly less deadly for me. And for the whole team, really. Some pretty high level shit you want me to fight there.
Your worship.
Busy. Okay. Salted plains. Sorry, Emerald Graves. We're taking solace because apparently this is like elvish.
Good to see you again, Inquisitor.
Yeah,
Hope
yeah,
you've got
whatever.
your comfortable boots on. The scouts have seen a number of Fade rifts all over the forest.
Cool.
We've located this mysterious Fairbanks. He won't share his information with anyone but you.
Okay.
He and his men are camped out at Watcher's Reach, on the path ahead.
Okay.
From what we can tell, they're refugees from the war. Peasants, mostly.
Investigate. Tell me about Fairbanks.
Tell me everything you know about Fairbanks.
We don't know much about him. He appeared after the Civil War started, helping people fleeing from the destruction. Fairbanks is likely not his real name.
Anything about the area?
Do you know anything else about the region?
They call this place the Emerald Graves. Legend says that a tree grows here for every elven knight of Halam Sharal who perished in its defense. Makes you sad, doesn't it?
Yes.
What was done to the elves here was unforgivable.
Never again. At least I hope not.
I'll be going.
Thank you for the information. I'll head out.
One other thing. A group of deserters from the Imperial armies has established itself here. Freemen of the Dales, they call themselves.
Okay, we'll kill him.
They are hostile to the Inquisition. And everyone else. Watch your back, Inquisitor.
Yeah, well, they're all gonna die, so fuck it. You wanna be free? I'll free you. Don't you worry. I'll free you, alright. What do you need?
Word for you.
What is it?
See for yourself.
Okay. There's a lot to do here. Can we head out this way? Yeah, this is old elven shit, so. Of course, the elves were here once. It is pretty sad what actually the lore of the game happened to the elves. It's kind of bullshit, but. It's kind of how shit goes, I guess. Go take out this Fade Rift. We'll swing around. Take that out. Hey, look, a ram that isn't level 1000. Oh, what else is here? A bunch of nugs. And something different. You really don't stand much of a chance. Of course, I need to remember that everything here seems to be my level. I don't know how you're supposed to pull ahead in levels in this game, but... And then Cole walks right into it. tell him, Blackwall. Beat the shit out of him. These demons are so much bigger. I'd like to point out that we didn't actually kill the rage demon. I don't know where it went. Did I reset the Fate Rift? I didn't even know you could fucking do that. It looks like I reset it because everything disappeared. But I'm a mage. I should be keeping my distance. Okay, game. It fucking reset itself. We'll focus him. I really hate the spare demons. Close it. Okay. Take that. Ooh. Wonder if I can get up there. There's 7? Wow. Where could this last one be? Interesting. Got it. There's a shard over here. I might as well get it while I'm here, right? That's right, I still need to unlock all those doors. What's in here? Absolutely nothing. Anyways, guys, we're gonna call it a day for now. When we return, we'll scout this place out more, do a couple other things. But until then, guys, have a great day, and see ya.